Honorable Kofi. It's a pleasure to have spent actually the last 2 evenings with both of you. Distinguished guests from the Mayor's office and the Ghana Association, thank you for welcoming me here. I just want to give a few words. Many of you know me. Dr. Steve Greene, a pediatrician in Penn Hills since 1992. But the best part of my life is when I'm not in Pittsburgh. I've been in Ghana for the last 33 years as a young medical student. Thank you. As a young medical student, a New York organization called Operation Crossroads Africa brought me to Ghana, to Sahum, in the eastern region. And I fell in love with Ghana, the colors, the colors, the textures, the taste, the smells, the beauty of Ghana, the beauty of the people. Ghana is not oil, Ghana is not diamonds, Ghana is not cocoa, Ghana is the people. That is your best commodity. And they are beautiful. And I fell in love with the country, did medical work year after year after year, until 9 years ago, I found myself in an orphanage in the Volta region, in Pando. 28 beautiful children changed my life, and I saw the needs of Ghana. There are plenty of needs. We have needs here in Pittsburgh, but certainly great needs in Africa, and in Ghana in particular. And at that orphanage, I saw the needs of Africa through the lens of those children. And as a pediatrician, I understood that I had to do something to help those children, because Uncle Steve could buy them all the rice they wanted, but the rice was gone in a day or 2 days, right? And Uncle Steve bought them shoes and book bags and shirts and all the things they want, right? And I still do, because that's what you're supposed to do. But where are those things? They're tattered, they're gone. So I thought of the late great Nelson Mandela. When I gave birth to the vision of Hope for Ghana, I thought, what can I give these children to give them a tomorrow, to give them a future, to bring them out of poverty? Is education. Education is the greatest weapon we can use to change the world. Am I right? Education. Thank you. And so one by one, I built a library and computer lab at that orphanage in a small office. And I met a guy named Platini who brought me to bigger places, to schools, basic and JHS schools of 800, 900 kids. And I built a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th library and computer lab throughout the Volta region. And that wasn't enough, because I saw kids learning under a tree, schools under a tree, we all know that, right? And I thought, wow, what if I could build a school for children who never had a school? And so with a collaboration with one of the members of Parliament, Honorable Bernard Ahiafor in Akachi South, my team, my wonderful Ghanaian, loyal, faithful, hardworking team, in September of 2017 to 18, we built our first school, 4 classrooms, library, solar power, a borehole. Thank you. Thank you. I realized I was in a village there in Kokope, in a tiny remote village outside Akachi. And I realized I'm in a village without electricity and without water, with no paved roads. And you can't just leave a cement building. It's beautiful, but you can't just leave the building there without understanding the infrastructure of what's going on in Ghana. So I understood I had to bring them electricity, and I had to bring them water. And when I brought water, initially it was for my construction, right? My masons need water, right? And to create sort of a poor man's plumbing system to flush toilets, I needed water. But I realized women were lining up with their hands to collect clean water for the first time. And I understood the crisis in Ghana, in these small towns and villages. These women were walking miles to find filthy, dirty water that cattle were drinking from. And all of a sudden, with an engineer that can dig 300 feet down, we had beautiful, clean water. So what was initially a functional part of my school was now this humanitarian effort of bringing in water. And now 8 villages, because of Hope for Ghana, 8 villages now have clean, potable water. Thank you. And so that's where I am. I just came back a few months ago. I can't wait to get on the flight in March to finish Hope for Ghana's 2nd school in the tiny village of Pevenu. And then, God willing, build a 3rd school. So the future of Hope for Ghana is bright. I invite everyone. I invite the mayor's office to collaborate. I invite the embassy to bring in ideas of how we can bring in more businesses. I invite the Ghana Association. Come on board. Let's change the lives of these children in these small villages. This is where most of us came from, right? Most of us came and had the opportunity to come to America, the opportunity to have a better tomorrow. And that's what this is about. Let's create a better tomorrow for those children in Ghana. So I invite you, go to my website, hopeforghana.com, collaborate, come, and let's build together. Thank you. Thank you, Ghana Association, for inviting me tonight.
Let's put our hands together for Dr. Steve Greene. Thank you, Dr. Greene. We really appreciate it. Isn't it great